It was not you. It was not you. You can go back to show me your screen.
Okay. Okay, let's see. So how do I do that?
Go back over. And click share screen. Yep, I see it. I was like, I can't believe she just did that. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna actually you can click on calendar because you can actually go. You were asking a question about how to separate those. Just click back on appointment types because you were asking me about how to separate those. Okay. So go to your healthy baby session, the discovery session.
Yeah, but the thing was, okay, so I don't know whether I'm explaining this very well. What I wanted, and I'm not sure that this is possible. I suspect that it's not, but I want it to be. So, anyway, so that was how I tried to set it up, but I'm not sure that the notifications that come behind can deal with the dual setup. So what I did was, and actually, I'm trying to think because somewhere that you go in, maybe it shows when you go into edit. No, not yet. I can't remember. Oh well. Somewhere that I go in, it shows me that I've got I've got Healthy Babies Discovery and Jump Start Coaching sessions. That both of those are available at the same time. I can't.
It's probably back on your actual calendar. That's where you'll actually see that at. If you click on calendar, it'll show you on yours.
It's like some little thing you click in and it's got like a beige background in it. And it, I don't know. I should have tried to write it down where it was.
Yeah, you got me there.
It was like a little window thing. And you clicked on it and it showed.
Oh, when you actually went to set up the available time. Go back to calendar. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Click on calendar. And we want to click on new available time.
Oh.
There you go. So what happens is if you want your Healthy Baby Discovery sessions to be on a certain day through a certain time window, then you only need to select that one. Then if you want,
okay, this is what I want because I want to be able to have, these are the times that I can take a call. And they're going to be 40 minutes and I'm going to have that time in between. So it doesn't matter. I'm not going to have to juggle my days. I'm not going to have to be all systematic.
Okay.
These are the times that I've got. And so, hey, whether you want to do a discovery session or you're a client and you want to do a jumpstart session.
I would if you select both of those, it's going the way you're talking about now that it displays, it's going to show appointment times for both of those. But if you only want to have it where,
well, the thing is that I actually did do this.
Okay.
And when I did it, okay, so I don't want to do all this repeat stuff because I have to take care of my grandson sometimes, and the day I have to do that changes because my paramedic daughter is on 24 on and 48 off, and so she has a circular schedule.
Yeah, I know. I used to be one, I know.
Oh, really? Wow.
Well, I used to be EMT, so I totally understand.
So, so that's not consistent. The day.
Right.
It's not consistent. So we're never going to do this repeat stuff.
Okay.
It's always going to be, I'm going to look at my calendar, I'm going to look at her calendar, and I'm going to fix my days. And it's going to have to take me more time, because I'm just not, I can't live like that, because she doesn't live like that.
Yeah.
And so, and I'm not very good at living like that anyway. So when I do that,
normally how far in advance do you know that you do you know, like
I know unless she takes a week off, unless they go on vacation,
right,
then, and or she switches with somebody that can happen too, but not usually.
Okay. It's pretty consistent.
Now her schedule's never consistent, because it's never going to be the same day that she needs of the week. I mean, it will like maybe every other week on Wednesday, and every other. It used to be never, because her husband had 12-hour shifts too as a police officer. But now he has like an 8 to 5.
Yeah.
Shifts, and he's off on weekends. So so that simplifies things. It's different, but it's never the same day of the week.
Okay.
Or it's not consistently the same day of the week.
Okay.
So that's not something that I can do.
Right.
So I just have to kind of say, well, and right now, then I'll be doing like a lot of workshops and running around and stuff. So I'll try to schedule like when people are home.
Got you. Okay.
But the thing is, so what I did was, we were on March. I've been clicking while I've talked. Okay, so let's say we're gonna do Friday, and we're gonna do okay, let's just do 9 o'clock, and then so what happens when you do like this 8-hour thing?
Well, that's what I was going to show you. If you actually click save on that, and then go to contacts and log in as yourself. Just click on the one active. Yeah. Well, you got to click on active. Now click on that, and then log in as you. And if you click on calendar once it comes up. Yep. So now you can choose either or. So now it's going to show you the appointments that you have open for that. And then if you click on Jumpstart, it's only going to show you the appointments that's available for Jumpstart.
Right.
And now it gives you 8 options.
Because I never have done this whole thing. So it's like 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, that's cool. But my question is, and so I played around enough so that I got that. And so what did I click on the discovery session?
Yep, you clicked on the discovery session. Now, if you go to the, you can actually see where you were just at, and it says scheduling healthy baby discovery session. If you actually click on the arrow that's right down, is right above December.
On this page?
Yep, it's on this page. If you look right above December, it says scheduling healthy babies discovery session.
Oh,
click on that click on that arrow, and you can choose the other one.
Oh.
And now it's showing you the options that's available for that. But see, the reason why it's showing those same options is because you chose the same time frame.
Right. And when I am, when I'm logged out and I come through the coach's console page, it has a link, then it won't let me see the Jumpstart. Because it's in your Jumpstart area, you probably selected it for only active clients. So when you're setting it up, okay, if you set it up for that way, then it's not gonna allow them to book a discovery session. No, it'll allow them to book a discovery session, not a Jumpstart session.
Okay, then you need to fix if you want them to be able to schedule a Jumpstart session as well. Then you're gonna
the jumpstart session is
Okay.
just for clients.
Okay. Well, then it's showing the way it's supposed to then.
Yeah. So okay. So this was the whole question though.
Mm-hmm.
That if I'm doing that, okay,
Mm-hmm.
let me see. If I'm doing that, and then what are my notifications going to do? Can they do something? Can they do a different notification?
Yes, you can set that up. And when you're setting up your appointment types, you can set up as many notifications as you want, and in different ways that you want. So the ones that the templates that are there, you can actually delete those and create new ones if you want. Those are just templates to start with. You can always change and take out what you don't want to use. So like you want to use the free conference call for the one for the Healthy Babies Discovery Session, then I would go into that appointment type, and I would take out the emails I don't want to use, or the autoresponders I don't want to use.
Okay, so here,
if you wanted to change, but you wanted to change that information in there, so you actually have to go back to the actual appointment site and do it. It's easier to do it in there. That way you have all your notifications that apply to that particular one in there. So go back to your discovery session one, the Healthy Babies. Yep, and click edit. And then go reminders and follow up. There. Okay. And see, you already kind of set them up, but you can change what they say. Edit. And then you can change all of that. So like you asked, I know in one email you asked me about why it's not giving them the Healthy Baby link. It's because you didn't change the call strategy link at the bottom.
okay, so this is okay. So it says click here to complete your call strategy.
Now you've got the call strategy link.
Is this a real link?
It is a real link. Yes, it goes to the call strategy form that you don't even use. So the way like in your other notification,
but I don't use it for.
Yeah, not for this. Yeah. Then you want to get rid of that and put Healthy Baby Jumpstart call strategy form or Healthy Baby strategy form, whatever you call it. You want to type that there and then link that to the actual Healthy Baby link or Healthy Baby form that you.
So I can just type that in. I can just
take that out. You can delete that part out.
And I can go to link, and then I can just do it like I usually do it.
Yep, do it like you usually do it.
I want to know because I was afraid to mess with it.
No, you're fine. Yeah, you can take that out, you delete that out, and type it in, and then go in and link it like you normally would. Yep.
Okay, so.
And then before you go out, you see where it says appointment details? It's like it's right above the call strategy. See where it says appointment details? It's right before the call where you see call strategy form at the bottom. It's right. See right above that it says details.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where you would actually add the information, the free conference call information.
Okay, so that could
be taken out as well. Yes.
And it can just go on forever. I mean, not forever, but it can
not forever. But I mean, yeah, it's for all the content that for the join link if you're going to do online, and all the call in info and the PIN number. Yeah, all that can be added into that.
And so this will just be with my Healthy Baby thing.
Yep, it will just be for the Healthy Baby one. That's why it's easier to go into those appointment types and make those changes in the appointment types.
Okay, and so then Okay, so here's my Healthy Baby Discovery session and my Jumpstart coaching session, and then I don't know why they're available, but I just made it hidden.
Okay.
And because I didn't want to mess with it, because I don't know what to do with these two. And that's like if some random person found out that Christy, I helped Christy and she had amazing results, and they're just, will you please help me? And so I'm just like, okay. Okay, we're going to make up me something that I'm not, haven't been planning to do.
Right.
I always knew that I would be available for somebody, some desperate person. And so that's sort of all I need right now. Now, what about these? If these, I don't need them.
No, not saying that you don't need them. What happens is each time that you add a notification, it's going to show up here in the notification area. So you can change them in either place. You can change the content in either place. I just prefer to go to the appointment type and change it, because once you start getting over here where the notification templates are, you may get lost. So it's easier to just to do it over there.
Oh yeah, because it's all confusing because it's got like automatic stuff I didn't put in.
Right.
So that's why I was so confused. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I do stuff over here, then it writes it in over here.
Correct. It writes it in over there. But anytime you would just to make it easier on yourself and so you don't get confused, it's easier to just change it in the appointment type for whatever appointment type you're changing it for. And you can edit all of those to say what you wanted to say in that area, in the reminder and follow-up area.
Okay, so I can add things in here.
Yes, you can add as many reminders as you want. You can add as many notifications as you want. And then I just saw what you were asking me about the Google thing. It's actually on that thank you page, which they just added that because when we were beta testing this out, we didn't have that thank you page option. So that was never there. So when they did the big release yesterday, that was an added feature to it.
Yeah, but that happened before. Okay, so
let
me find that.
So when you got emails from me, that was in there before?
It wasn't you. It was I signed me up, and so I wanted to try to find it. It's probably here. Great day. Way too many. Okay, here we go. Now I don't know whether I can find it right away. Okay, it should be in one of these. Here's my please register your partner. And if you want a copy of your agreement in your portal, then click on it.
And you know what? The matter of fact, that's what we need to change it at. I believe we might be able to add that that there's that one more step, or I would add that about them going in and the agreement link. I would actually add that in there in one of those emails to let them know that they need to go in and sign it. But I would already have one. But see, that's the only thing is trying to automate that. We can't automate that part. We can't automate the part of having it already done in their thing. The only way you would know is if they purchased it and you went ahead and had the agreement ready. I'm gonna have to think that one through.
Okay.
Yeah. That is weird that email is not coming up event update. Could that be it?
Oh yes, one of these things. Okay, so this is my iCal calendar, right?
Right.
It's talking to me here, and
it may be because
there it is. There it is. Now, where is this coming from? And why is it here?
I don't know where that came from. But you know what? It happens because you have is your Coach's Console linked to your Google?
I don't know, because I don't really understand my Google. I never said any
I
of it.
think, you know what? I think it is. And if it is, that's why it's coming from there, because mine is linked to my Google, and that's not the first time I've seen it, because I've seen it with another client too, because he kept trying to go to that email to get the link to come, to go to our meeting, to come to our Zoom meetings, but I never added it into the description. I always send a reminder out. So, but I've seen him respond back or send me an email from that before. So I'm thinking if it's connected to your coach, to your coach, not Coach Clue, Coach's Console, then it is a good possibility that's why they're getting that. And I'm trying to log onto your thing now.
Coach's Console, my Google Calendar.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to see which calendar is it linked to.
Because I never even use a Google Calendar.
Did you link it to iCal? It's linked to Google some kind of way, because that's the only way that they can get that.
Yeah, iCal. Is iCal linked to Google?
No, it shouldn't be unless you have it linked in your phone.
Okay, my Google and my iCloud are in
They talk to each other.
Well, it's all in my, where I can see it in my mail. They set it up at the Apple Store for me, so I don't know.
They may have done, because if they set it up to talk to you, for them to talk to each other, that might be another reason why it's coming from there. Let me look on your Coach's Console. It'll tell me which one you're actually if it's linked anywhere.
So I've never had anything like this happen. It happened this time, and then one other time when I signed up. And so that's just strange, because, well, I just didn't understand it. And I never have, whenever there's ever been a link, yeah, it's an invitation from Google Calendar.
I'm gonna look now. I just let me into your thing here. Actually, you're already in your calendar, so sync instructions. Yeah, you're not even linked up anywhere. So I don't know why. You're not even linked to your Coach's Console isn't linked anywhere.
I've never used my Google anything except for my I've never learned how to use any of my Google technology.
So how did that happen? But you sent it to a Gmail. What did you send it? You sent it to your iCloud though, right?
Okay, so this is my Gmail here. This is Google. My Google
okay, no one. That's why.
And this is this is getpregnantandshine.com. This is the one you've got. My iCloud address is the one Coach's Console has.
That is weird. I'm curious to know that. Because if you're not synced up anywhere and you got to go into your iCloud, but you're still getting that from Google, why is you getting an invitation?
And why does it say it's going to be a video call? And here's the Google
I don't know.
Hangout. That's just like,
I don't know.
Maybe they have some like new sneaky technology to try to get people to use their Google Hangouts.
It could be, but I know that is not. It says it's from Google Calendar. The invitation is from Google Calendar.
And why would it be from Google Calendar?
That's why I'm saying that at the Apple Store they had to have synced you up some kind of way with your Google Calendar, because that's the only way that you're going to get anything from Google. And I'm looking at the bottom down there. It says invitation from Google Calendar.
Yeah.
And you're receiving this email courtesy of it's from your iCloud. And to start receiving future updates from this event, then you can. I am trying to understand. That is something, and something that I am gonna have to research via Apple because Coach's Console don't have that answer. Now that I'm saying it's coming from Google Calendar, but and you're not synced up. Your Coach's Console is not synced up, so
That's really strange.
that is strange.
I don't know, and I've never had anything like this, but then I've never
Right.
sent me invitations. I don't know, and I thought it was because I didn't pay attention to this.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was the Coach's Console thing. And
No.
I thought it, it just turned into some kind of default.
No, I look at everything. No, it's not coming from. It's from Google. It's from the Google Calendar, but the only thing I'm thinking is it has to be linked. It has to be from there some kind of way.
So here, this is my iCal.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, and that's because normally I just click a link and then I click on it and put it in my calendar, but I never use that calendar.
Yeah.
Sometimes it will come up and tell me something's happening.
Yeah.
Kind of good, but I still use a paper calendar. I just never.
That's okay. That's all right. That's what works. Use that.
Well, I can carry it around with me when I don't have my computer with me.
Mm-hmm. Makes it so much easier. I'm gonna have to research that via Apple because that's the only thing I can think. It has to be the only thing, especially if you're not linked up via Coach Console. So now that I know it's not coming from there, I know they won't have the answer. Not for me.
Okay. Well, don't spend a lot of time doing it because I can just live with it if I just have, But I was just wondering if that was if that was part of the system that was going to my prospective clients, and that was just all strange. And then I realized
if they have a Gmail, it's gonna go there anyway. Because sometimes I'll get. Well, no, I don't never get it, but I don't ever send anything to my Gmail though. Other than just when people schedule sessions or whatever, it might show up on my Google Calendar, but that's only because I have both Google Calendar and that synced up together.
I didn't even know. I don't know how to get to my Google Calendar. I don't know anything about the Google stuff. I just have my email there, and I have I could use their things on my website, but I don't. Because I don't know, like the analytics and stuff.
Right. I can help. Well, once we get through everything else, and if we have enough time, I'll help you sync that up, and we really don't have to worry about tracking it. I mean, it's just for you to know how many people actually came to your site. Unless you're gonna be doing some real extensive stuff to it, not really a whole lot you got to know about it.
Yeah. Well, I have enough to do because what I need to do is let me look at these. Is I've got to understand free conference call and be able to do it and get the stuff written up. And maybe I'll send you Marnie's thing.
Yeah, let me see it. Yes, just send me to me.
If it's more complicated than it needs to be.
Okay. Yeah, just send me hers and we can look at it.
And so essentially, I should be able to do my calendar stuff now, I think. And that way, if somebody wanted to sign up, then they would be able to get the right reminders.
Right.
And that's sort of the last thing.
Okay.
That, there are other things that I need to do. I can't remember where I was working before. Some of the forms, I think. So that's really cool that I can schedule those at the same time and then have separate autoresponders for them. That's awesome. Yep. I'm really glad.
Yeah.
Linking autoresponders to the workshop registration pages.
Oh yeah, you did ask about that. Okay, so go back to your Coach's Console for me.
Oh, I have one more question before we do that.
Okay.
when I am in edit appointment types, and I go to permissions, and then I put all contacts in for the sample session. Does that mean that if they're not in my contacts, they can't schedule?
No, that means all contacts. That means whether they're a prospect, whether they're an active client, whether it doesn't matter what or they're a buyer. They can.
What if they're not in the system at all? What if they just randomly come?
They can still schedule.
Okay, so it doesn't exclude anybody.
Nope.
I wanted to make sure.
Yep, it doesn't.
Okay. As long as I put all contacts.
As long as you put all contacts, anybody can schedule.
It took me forever to figure out to figure that little arrow, because I kept clicking on, and then I would save, but it wouldn't do. And so I finally saw that little arrow, the little orange one or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it would be real obvious.
Yeah.
You had to click that to make it go over the other place. And like, oh, now it's done. I spent forever doing that over and over again because it wasn't working. I said, it's got to work. Okay. So, okay. Now, we need to, about the autoresponders and the workshops, because what happens is as the dates get stale, then I have to change them.
Okay.
I have to, and I can't just change them in the link, because then the link, I think I could change them in the link if I kept the same autoresponders. I just don't understand how they connect.
You do. You can't. Normally what I do is, instead of going and creating all these extra pages, I normally just go back to the page I need to change. So like if I want to create a new, have a new set of dates on the registration page, I'll go in on the rest of, like, if you actually click on, pull your coach's console back up so we can look at it.
Okay, just a second.
No problem.
It's not. I'll have to. Is this?
Okay, we need to come out of there.
Okay.
And we want to go to, let's go to website first. And go to pages.
Because after having done something for a while, it kind of gets cold.
No problem. Go where, are we doing it doesn't really matter if you're going to do the live registration page or just click on the live one. We're just doing it as an example anyway. So say, yeah, we're just going to look at it, and I'm going to walk you through that. So say if you changed those dates on there. Oh, not that one.
That's not the one.
Yeah, that's not the one. Actually, you know what? Let's choose one of the ones that's got a date. So you already changed it here, or are these the ones that we did? Those are the ones that we did, I think. Or did you create new ones?
I can't remember. I created. I think. I don't remember what I did.
That's okay. So like just click on the one that says the December 12th. Okay. So say if you wanted to change the date on here, of course you would change the date and time if you needed to. Go back up to where the link is, the actual URL link is.
Right up here?
Yeah, no, scroll back up the page some more. To the top of the page. Yep. Now you see where it says edit. You'll change it there. Right there where it says, yep, where edit. It'll give you the option. It didn't change, but if you notice, it didn't change in the URL. So you click on that area again, like you were going to type in it. Yep, click on that like you were going to type on it. Yep, now scroll all the way over. Take your arrow, all the way over. If you notice, it didn't change right there. It says November 12th. So you have to change it to say December 12th. And then I'm going to show you where in your custom, your opt-in form area where that is. So that's where you would change that in that area and change it also down at the bottom. And then once you change it to say December, then you'll click save. Because right now it's showing November, yeah. So put December. Did you put this link anywhere and click save? And then we want to scroll all the way down and click save again. And yep, click save on the, yep, right there. Okay, now go to your custom opt-in forms. Yep. And then now you see how you have the one that says December 12th at 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that link up to the one to and but we're gonna actually have to go back to the other page again too. Click you can do your drop down, say edit, I believe, or pre-edit, or messages to set messages. Mm-hmm. So if you're gonna keep all of these, just make sure that the one that says be sure to do this before the workshop. I normally just go through and make sure all those emails need to say the same thing, or that they say what I want them to say. Which normally if you're going to be using the same thing and you're just changing date, then I just always go back through and make sure everything is still formatted correctly. So I always just do a preview. And if it looks good, I won't change it. So if everything looks good, go back. Does something say November? Scroll down a little bit more. Oh, it said remember. Okay.
Right. There will be, let's see, let's look, because once we get here, I'm not sure whether I did it in here or not.
Yeah. Yep, yeah, you did. You put December 12th, you're good there.
But I'll have to always change these if I'm going to put the date in it. But
yeah.
I just kind of think it's good to have the date in there.
Yep.
So that people
that they know.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remind them. So of this Tuesday. I didn't put the date. I just put this Tuesday.
Yep, you just put this Tuesday. That looks to be good. And then just check the last one. Preview. Yep, you put the December 12th in there. It's just always good to go back through and make sure everything looks good. And then you can click save on that. But you don't have to keep changing. You don't have to keep creating new ones. Just change the dates on them.
Okay, can we? So I need to go to the pages.
Yeah, go back to pages.
And then whichever. Okay, let's look at this one because November 25th is gone. And
you can edit that one and change it to a new date. Just make sure you change it in your link.
I do that. I press that and edit.
Click edit. And then you click on it and then scroll all the way over.
Okay, I'm not going to do it because I'm gonna wait and do it after I think about it.
Okay.
But what I want to know is that after I do that here, then where else do I have to do something?
You have to put the URL there. Make sure that I always go to the custom opt-in form, change it there, and then you have to come back to pages and put that correct URL. I'm not sure. I want to say, matter of fact, before I tell you that, I'm gonna test something because we just did it, and I want to check something. Pages. So this one we just changed. I want to see something real quick before I tell you before I say what I think I'm getting ready to say. Okay, I just got the email, so I'm confirming. Okay, that's the only place. What I did was I typed in there And I actually registered because I wanted to see or make sure you didn't have to go back in and add the new opt-in, which you don't. That's what I wanted to test.
So how does the opt-in know that it goes with it?
Because you just changed it in the custom opt-in area. When we went to custom opt-in forms, we changed you already changed the date. So it's already knowing, because it's already, that opt-in is already there.
Where did I change it?
All you did was change the, when you changed it here in the custom opt-in area, that changed, all it did was change the information, the autoresponders that went out, because it has the new date in it now. So it's the same opt-in, but it's just different information.
Yeah, but the opt-in is still linked.
Right, which I just opted in. So I got the email that says December 12th on it.
Okay, so now what about, okay, let's go to the pages that are like I think this one.
Mm-hmm. So you have to change the dates there.
But I have to have it go to the same place.
Yeah, you have to have, the only thing you have to do then is go, if you actually highlight November 25th, we're not going to change that date, but if you highlight that, all you're changing is the link to that page, to that registration page, which is the one you've already, like the December 12th one. So once you put December 12th there, you're just going to link that to the December 12th page for 7 o'clock. December 12th, 10 o'clock. You're just going to link it to those pages. That's all you're doing, because you've already set those pages in motion.
Okay. I just have to make sure that they coordinate with the same page.
Correct.
That it was before.
Correct.
Okay, so I may sort of have it messed up already because I'm not sure. I'll have to play with it and see. And if I might need you to help me or need you to fix it.
Okay. Just let me know.
It's the 25th and the 2nd and the 9th. Because what happened one time was I just took one off. I just changed it. But the link still went to where it was before.
Okay.
And so it didn't work. It wasn't going to the same place.
Right. Okay.
So like this, the 25th, the 2nd and the 9th. And hopefully it's okay, but I'll play with it and see if it's going to if all of them are going to the right place.
Okay.
Try to figure. But when you made it, you linked it.
Yep, all I did was link it. I created the page and then I linked it to that page. That's all I did. So like on that main registration page, I created a link for each of those dates. And then I went back to that registration page, and for each one of those links, so like the November, there was one before that, like the 18th, I linked November 18th to that page, or to that November 18th registration page. November 25th.
So everything that is a page has a link. So
has a link, yes.
Okay, so when I write something anywhere, then I can make a link to this page.
Correct.
By just
as long as it's in pages, yes. As long as it's in pages, you can create a link for it, yes.
Yeah, but also you can do that for documents.
Well, the documents have a link, but you have to go into regardless if you're linking, if you type something in on a page and you're wanting to link it to another, whether it's a page, a document, or whatever, you still have to click on that little link button. So
right. But everything that's in the Coach's Console
has a link, yes.
Yeah, which is very cool. That's one of the things that I love about this system almost the very most. Like magic.
So you don't have to go back and chase it down, right?
Well, I wouldn't even know how to begin to do anything. I mean, it's just totally awesome and easy. And Melinda's like, this is one of my very favorite things. And I'm just like, too. That's so cool. It just is really cool. And so, yeah, okay, I understand that now. So that if my things are out of order and they're not, I can just actually make a new link. I can just do it in there and I can just link it to the right page.
Correct.
Okay, so thank you, because that was kind of out in outer space. I just couldn't, somehow I couldn't get that out of what I know. I couldn't pull the knowledge of that I know and make it apply here. But really not that big a deal. The opt-in things, and that was another thing. And I'm still like, how is that even?
How does it does it? It does its thing. However the system set it up, that's how they do it. I don't know how that is, but
it knows. Well,
yeah.
It's just linked. The whole thing is that those autoresponders are linked in the system to that page.
Yep.
So it doesn't
Specific
matter.
to that page.
You have to get the information right.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so I just kind of made a problem there that wasn't there in my mind.
It's okay. Like I said, if you need me to fix it, let me know. I'll fix it for you.
Okay. So if I could get these calendar things done, then I'll be just so excited, because I could actually give some cards out, and if somebody did something. And then knowing how, and I just will have to guess what I want for my drip when I start, and I'll just make it a few days.
Okay.
And then I can start putting stuff in. So if I run into trouble putting stuff in, so I have to learn how to upload things to YouTube and get the embed codes.
Which won't be hard. I can show you how to do that too. Yeah.
And I have to learn about the coach's console. Okay, so yes, I need to send you the Marnie thing so you can see if there's any way to simplify it.
Yep, please do.
And where I need to put it and how, because even after all of this, I may still get foggy about the calendar. I think I've got it pretty much. But when it doesn't do a preview that kind of shows me how it is, which is why I'm always signing up. So is the link there, and does it work? You know,
right? Well, if you look at it in the preview mode, you can click on those links. Yeah. In the preview mode.
Yeah.
So
okay, now knowing that I need to just work in the hold on a minute.
Okay.
Knowing that I need to work in the appointment types and not mess with the notifications, because they make themselves.
Yeah, right.
I don't know, but do I have to go in there to fix the links?
Yes, it's well, if it says anything about a replacement tag, you definitely have to go in, and especially with you wanting to have the healthy baby one, you're going to have to go in and actually fix those. Okay,
so I think maybe I already did, because the healthy baby ones come.
Yep, I saw one in there on one of those emails. I think it was the very first one that goes out in the confirmation.
Okay, so so in the notification templates, I do have to go in there and make my links right.
Yeah, especially if it's going to, like I said, if it's going to the healthy baby strategy form one, yeah. If it's going to anything that's not already system set, then yeah, you have to go and do that.
Okay, but it is actually going to, this system will actually send my healthy babies notification to those people, and my Jumpstart coaching notification to those people.
Correct.
Okay, well, that's awesome.
Yeah, correct.
It's still confusing when I look at it. But at least I know mostly to work in the appointment types, and then I'll go look at the confusing things. But it's the tags that look all confusing, because you can't tell what they're really going to say. They just look like I mean, they're not a foreign language, but they sort of look like a foreign language.
Right.
But I wonder, is there anything else going to be there except for what's in the tags? And can I put something there? I can put something there, can't I?
You can. You can.
But you said it was better to put it somewhere else.
It's better to go. It's better if you go in the actual place itself and do it. Versus if you're doing if you're creating like you want to fix that notification tag, and then notification, it's easier to do it there, right there in your appointment types. So whatever appointment type that you're using and that you're changing, then it's best to do it in that. So like that one. Go in your reminders and follow-up area, or for that one, are you going to have the call strategy, a regular call strategy form, or is that going to be?
Yeah.
Okay, no, okay. I'm just making
Because
sure.
that's the coaching, that's the Jumpstart coaching. I didn't even put
Okay.
it in here. The whole long big name is Healthy Babies, Radiant Moms, Stellar Dads, Jumpstart Coaching. Okay. But the person who actually pushed me into this to step over in, because I really wanted to help people have healthy babies,
Right.
but people don't know they need to have healthy babies until they don't. And
Yeah.
so it's like you need to find the pain island. And so
Yeah.
it's like, I was talking, he and his wife went through IVF and it was successful, and they have a little boy now.
Mm-hmm.
But they were actually had just gone through it, and she was pregnant.
Yeah.
In like a mastermind group in coaching somewhere else.
Yeah.
And he's the one, because I was just like, I was struggling over my niche and how to do it, but because this was what I really wanted to do, but I knew
Right.
that I wasn't really there like
Right.
and he was just like, I do not know, I don't know what's keeping you from stepping through the door of infertility. And I was just like, I don't really know anything about it much. And he's like,
right.
They will tell you. He said, I felt so unsupported. People need support.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, okay. And like, okay. So then I opened it.
Yeah.
I started out with just the infertility, but
Yeah.
then I opened it a little to the pregnancy, because like, how do you find the infertile people? Well, pregnancy is easier because those people are going to Babies R Us and stuff.
Right. Right.
You can see when they're pregnant sometimes too, but and then I opened it a little more, because whenever I would talk about babies, people would think about babies who are already born. And this one girl in the Apple store who worked for them, she also worked at a daycare center, and she was like, "Babies, do you do talks? I'm going to give you, do you have a card I can give to my daycare center?" And
wow.
So nothing ever came of it, but still that helped me to see. I thought, well, let me just crack the door open a little. So we opened up my door a little bit more.
Right.
And made it, and then I began to get my messaging, because you need to do the same thing. Sometimes it's a little different, but it's the same kinds of things. Are all the same principles. And in fact, really the principles apply to everybody.
Yeah.
They're underlying principles of health, but then there are specific things, and you just talk no matter what. If I took any of the keys that I teach, and I did research, if I wanted to research on diabetes, I can say, here's the research on diabetes that tells you why you need to do this in this key.
Yeah.
Here's the research in autoimmunity that tells you why you need to do this.
Yeah.
But because I'm doing babies, then I did like the pregnancy and infertility, and that research and baby research, and so that I have that in there. So I don't know why I'm going on and on. I guess I'm a little bit insecure, because I really hope my materials are actually beautiful. And I just really hope that there's a good enough paint island there.
It is. So, I mean, you're laying you got to lay the foundation first. And there are a lot of people out there that don't know the things that they need to know. It's like you don't know what you don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And see that, and because of that, I'll have to make a little bit more noise and splash around a little bit more, make the waves, and tell people, you need to look at this, And because there are, look at what these statistics are.
Yeah.
Look at what's going on that didn't used to be going on when I was a kid. No type 2 diabetes in children.
At all.
No type 1 diabetes in adults.
At all.
It didn't exist,
At all.
So, anyway. Okay. So, I think I'm at a point where I can make progress again.
Okay.
And I'll let you know when I get stuck again, and I should go ahead and schedule, because the thing is that I really want to, and if I had to do a call, I could do a call.
Okay.
Not with you. I'm not talking about if I really had to, I need to do calls with you, but like with somebody else, I could do it on the phone.
Yeah.
My stuff's on my phone number's in there, but so our next thing is I'm going to send you the Marnie's information.
Okay.
Or how she did it, so you can look at it because you're familiar with free conference. And I just get confused. And when I look at their trainings, I get more confused.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the matter with me, but
it's not you. It's a lot.
It's just, getting, I don't know. Sometimes it just gets like black holes in outer space. But I can't see and that was the problem. My problem at the beginning, it was like, I didn't know where I was going.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see how it worked together. And then
right.
was like, I finally got the autoresponders, and then there were these notifications somewhere else, and those were just freaking weird. Because at least with autoresponders, that worked a lot like Pages and, on my that were, and I could even put pictures in.
And that
I couldn't do as much, but it was just like, wow, this is very cool. And if these people don't love this, if they don't love these messages with it, at least they should love the picture.
Right.
So, I don't know. But thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Like I said, let me know. I'm pretty sure Jackie is going to send me a message here shortly because she normally is pretty good about keeping me updated. So
well, I haven't done that because
that's okay
for my payment. I made my payment. See, I had to wait for the check.
Right. No, she normally keeps me abreast of it anyway, just in case
if anybody's interested.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so yeah, and I told her, I told her that at this point it was just looked like way worse a risk not to spend the money not to invest in the money than to, because I'm going to be stuck here.
Right.
I have to be able to do this. I either shouldn't have started or I can't stop. So
right.
I am in the position where I've got to get it. I've got to get the stuff where it needs to be and how it needs to be, so I can put it in. I need to do it fast. So
we'll get it done and you'll be just fine, I promise.
Okay. So I'll look at my calendar and go ahead and schedule with you. And you can, if my money doesn't come through, then you can throw me off.
That sounds good.
Because normally, because I already paid my my bill, and so the money, but it usually takes 2 days.
Yeah. Okay.
So hopefully tomorrow or the next day, that money will be there, and I'll be able to sign it with Jackie.
Okay, no problem. Just like I say, it's easier to just go ahead and schedule that since we know it's going to be in the next couple of days. So that's fine.
Okay.
All righty. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.